I move for no man.
1,000 subscribers. I guess that's a sign I should really keep going with this channel. I was going to either way, but this has encouraged me beyond words. Thank you all so much, both for the subs and likes, but especially for the kind comments towards my efforts. I had some kind comments saying that they will be looking forward to my next project. I think you'll be happy to know that I'm already working on the next video. As for what it's about, well, you'll have to wait and see, because I might change my mind on what I'll be scripting. If I was going to tell everyone what it's about, only for it to be different, it would be very confusing. All I will say about it though is that the next video will most likely be about a horror game. This horror game may involve a foundation of sorts. If you guess in the comments what the game is, I won't let you know, but just know that I will be proud. My major interest in games is largely RPGs and horror games, but I will be covering all sorts of genres. Believe it or not, my most played game of all time is an MMO, with my hours being embarrassing. I have them on the script in front of me, but I'm going to choose to ignore them. I blame the lockdown for half of the hours. I might do a retrospective on that game one day, but it will be a whole project across multiple videos, and I much prefer covering indie titles. Baroque, of course, isn't indie, but it's lesser known within the industry, especially considering how it was released. So I will be covering games like it as well. I like introducing people to media they otherwise wouldn't know about if it wasn't for me. From there, they can connect with the media themselves, whether by playing the game or watching the movie or TV series I cover. If you like the media I cover already, I only hope that I can give a new perspective or information about it. Or, the bare minimum, no matter who you are, I only hope I can provide a project that'll accompany you for a while, even if it's on your second monitor. That is my intended audience, because as I said in the Baroque video, long videos are more about information and audio rather than visuals. I will provide the latter though, because I do find editing fun and there are people that appreciate visuals. YouTube is filled with new creators who play the shorts game, as I call it, which means uploading as many shorts as possible and then waiting and seeing what happens. This often is dopamine-inducing content, and no one forms any true connection or gains anything from watching it. I do actually respect the game here, but I think genuine and honest content that people can remember and use as a means to project themselves into media is something I respect more. This all may sound pretentious, but it isn't. It's the plain truth, in my opinion. To go against this supposed pretentiousness, to some at least, in the Baroque video I had a comment asking why I pronounce the word in the American way and not the English way. Simple. I prefer it. Sure, since I am an English speaker, I should pronounce it Baroque instead. But the American pronunciation is not incorrect as this comment stated. Hence, I do what I want. I had another comment on my video which was actually one that I massively appreciate, regarding how my script kind of made it seem that I was generalizing parts of the Buddhist religion. Looking back on it, I do agree. This comment was massively appreciated though, as I said, and actually came from a practitioner of the religion. Comments like these are massively important and I appreciate them, as long as they are respectable. This person, despite their comments, did like and subscribe to the video, and I massively appreciate them. I also had a small amount of comments that were strangely frustrated with my analysis of the gender aspects of some characters in Baroque. Considering the whole theme of Baroque is acceptance, let's just say these comments were not those who would enjoy the wider storytelling of the game. I proceeded to nuke these comments from orbit, because why wouldn't I do so? Whilst I don't believe that it is a political subject at all, I just want to preface that I will not be discussing politics on this channel, because that's a can of worms no matter what you say. Peace and love regarding it though. I'm using this small ranty section to pen how I handle comments. If they aren't respectful, I will largely dismiss the opinions of them, even if those opinions are correct. I don't see why I should value further potential comments from people who can't contain themselves. Moving back to future plans. Again, I will be focusing on large video essays, but here and there I will be making smaller videos like this one, or maybe even smaller video essays. Smaller being at least over 20 minutes long. Not many though. I don't want to be spamming your notifications if you turned on the bell, which if you have, thank you. I really appreciate that. I am open to recommendations of what to make, of course, but I will be largely making what I am interested in. I've grown up on a lot of these pieces of media and I haven't really been able to express my feelings about them until now. Now being my confidence in my ability to write and edit videos. I like to keep what I am working on mostly a secret because I might change my mind what the next video will be, and because I like to keep a little, quote, suspense, end quote. It could be anything, really. Another thing I am working on too is getting a better microphone, and one that actually sounds good even before I post-process the audio of it. Every single piece of talking in the Baroque video was ran through a program called Audacity and edited with such as well, because if I didn't, the background noise would be insane. I personally think my microphone audio is good, but it definitely could be better, and a large factor of that is, well, you know, the mic itself. The next video script is halfway done, and I've already recorded the footage for it. It'll most likely be longer than the Baroque video, if by a little bit, and it's about a game that means a lot to me, especially in my taste for horror. Alright, that's all I have. Much love to you all, and I will see you again when the next video arrives. If you have any questions or general comments, of course feel free to put them below. My links are in the description, including my Twitter. If you want to send me a message, feel free to do so. Stay safe. Thank you.